living in the country, in the hollers and the hills, running barefoot all day long through the rivers and the fields. Grandpappy pulled me to the side, said, listen to me, son. There's some rules for living out in the country. Let me just tell you some. Yeah, we work hard, play hard, make an honest living. Thank the good Lord up above for the days that He gives us. Treat our neighbors like our kin, throw one back every now and then. That's who we are, that's what we do. We're living in the stew. That's who we are, that's what we do. We're living in the stew.
This week, Taylor's put a lot of extra time in his jet skis. Somehow, both ended up with mechanical issues. Just a lot of little things that needed to be fixed. If he just had the time to do it. He's been trying to slide things in the mornings and in between jobs. He'd really like to get them up and running so he can get them back out on the water where they belong.
Last time we went to the lake, I was riding this ski and it was choppy and just kind of hard. Had a bunch of boats around. Two of my bolts and my pump come out, so that's why I'm out here doing them. I had to take another bolt off that hole I got out there. It's just for parts. I always keep an extra hole, ski hole laying around for parts, so I don't have to go to the store. I've got everything I need right here. Ella.
Hey, what's going on, man?
I'm just working on this jet ski right now.
I heard that. You ain't gotta come over and get that check from last week?
Yeah, come on. I'm up here at my shop right now. This will be a good time.
Alright, I'll be by in about 10 minutes.
Alright, I'll see you then.
See you, bro.
You mowing today? Did you get them puppies?
Yeah.
How are they?
They're buck wild.
How old did you say they were?
12 weeks. That female I got's Fireball. She's into everything. Just go.
I'm trying to get that. I took this old intake grate off and put a West Coast on it, like an aftermarket.
I got you.
But my main reason for taking all this off is because I had these two bolts right here. One of them, when I came back from riding the other day, I saw that this one was sitting on the damn. It was just sitting there. I was like, holy hell! I got lucky. I would have never known it was going if it hadn't been sitting there waiting on me. It might have stripped out, to tell you the truth. It's not what was stuck in there.
What you got going on today?
I got to go down. I got to go work those goats. They've got to be wormed. I got to trim all their hoofs. I got Jacob coming up and help me do that. Then I've got to take one down to a guy in the easily. Come back, and then I think we're gonna get all packed up and head out to down to the pond down there in Union.
I'm gonna go ride some.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get this thing back up and going.
I heard that.
Yeah, we'll get back down there and be able to relax at the lake for a little bit.
Yeah.
Then come back and go back to work Monday. I don't think that daggone bolt's gonna take. Gosh, damn. It's always something. It's like it's stripped out. I need to get the flashlight up in there. Oh, in that hole, I see it. It's like I don't think the bolt's catching. I don't think I've got it up in there far enough for it to catch. It's way over there to the side. You look at that and tell me what you think. Because it looks like the hole's over this way. But it looks like it's got good thread for that bolt to get in there. You see what I'm saying?
I don't know if that's gonna reach it. I get what you're saying. There ain't no way you can push it down either, can you?
No, because it's fiberglass.
If you had a.
But you see how that hole's going this way? I don't know if I need to go like to the side and then bring it to
if
it.
you had like a pick set, you could stick up.
What was it? 45.
I saw where y'all had a night out on the town last night.
Yeah, kind of stayed out a little bit too late.
Where we at, T-Stu?
We're at the daggum Waffle House reunion, and I had a cute bucket sitting beside me full of freaking green, nasty water. I had to tell the waitress to get it out of here. I didn't know what it was. I think I got in when the damn sun was coming up. Hey, but I was right back up this morning and working on that ski.
I thought I was gonna squish puppy all night.
Why you had one
I hope I haven't sleeping in the bed.
in
with
the
it.
daggum bed, gosh dang. Yep. Got this all taken care of. So you're going to help somebody move?
Yeah, I gotta go help a guy clean out a storage unit, put it in his house.
You all called up on the mowing?
Yeah, I gotta go back to the Sunset, finish spreading mulch for a lady, and then mow her yard when I get done with that. But I'm up to date.
You picking any new ones up this week?
No, that one.
I'll
guy,
probably have some more for you coming up because I've had some new ones come in.
You said something about one in Easley or something.
Yeah, that I might be letting you get that one because I got so much going on right now.
I'm waiting on Taco Bell to call me back about that.
That'll be a good account because you want the year-round accounts is what you want.
Well, they got 2 lots. They bought the lot beside them, so nobody can spin on it.
Right, so you're so they'll want you to mow that lot probably like once a month. That's how my
But
gas stations
I think
are.
it was like every other time. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Get to work.
All right, I'm gonna finish this ski up. I'm glad I got that bolt in. I gotta paint that ride plate and then put that back together, and I'm gonna go to work too.
Heard that. Well, be careful.
All right, buddy. I'll see you.
man. Thank you.
Holler if you need anything. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Painting this thing pink because it ties in with my handlebars, and breast cancer is my charity. That's what I like to give back to if I'm doing anything with that. So that's why I'm gonna put a little pink on it. If anybody asks, I can say, hey, I support breast cancer. So that's what I do. Where have you been? It's damn 9:30. I've been up since 7.
Dude, man, traffic sucks.
Traffic, my ass. You gonna think traffic? I got all kinds of work to do.
Mm.
Damn.
Gotta get this man.
What else we got going on today?
Gotta get this medicine because I wanna get these goats wormed.
Hand it to me. Don't put it down. I get it.
All right. Oh, I don't need this. I need to get my goat trimmers because I'm gonna trim all their hoofs, make sure they're all good to go. Take that.
Where's that at?
Well,
The trimmer's at?
The trimmers are right here.
Alright.
That I've already got. I mean, shoot. When you was lollygagging in traffic trying to get here, I've already got these goats pinned. So
Hey man,
All
I
we
can't
gotta
help the
do-
traffic day, you know?
make your own lane. What I do.
Let's
Get
get
these
it.
son of guns worked.
Everybody should go out and herd goats at least one time in their life. If you really want to get some exercise, this is the way to get it. Just go chase 4 or 5 goats around in a pen and feel the burn.
Press this down so their feet's not rubbing. Because they're just like us, you know, if they got sore feet, you wouldn't want to go to the dinner table if your feet were hurting. And I ain't had this goat long. She's probably never been trimmed up. Alright, who's next for this foot trimming action? She didn't even know it hit. Lay down for me. There you go, that was easy. Back leg. Yep, get there. Glad I'm trimming her. These are the ones we went to the plan and got?
Yeah. I remember it. I remember her. She's so fat.
She's been eating good, that's for sure. Try to trim these goats hoofs once every 6 months, or at least check them. What happens is the pallets on their back of the foot, they'll grow in and they'll start rubbing, and these goats will get sore. And then they don't want to eat as much, they just kind of want to lay around, so you really gotta keep that cleaned out. Another thing is, they'll get the rubbing and they'll get mud in there and they'll get foot rot, and you for sure don't want to get foot rot. That's what I was doing. I was smelling it earlier to make sure it didn't smell like it was rotted. This goat's never had this. I've got this goat. I ain't even hardly putting no pressure on her. She's just laying there. She actually liked this. She's like, hey, I'm glad somebody's actually trimming my hoofs. My feet's gonna feel a whole lot better now. I might give her a little bit before she sees. There you go, Jacob. That'll let you know they need to be wormed. You want them to be pink like our gums. Give me one more to see. Running back. That's it. Got little horns on her. Yeah, she's young. 4 cc. Easy.
It's important to know that Taylor has handled goats and animals for many years. He knows all the ways to handle them with care and to make sure that all the things get done that need to get done with as much safety and humanity as possible.
Grab us a burger or something. I've been up working since 7 o'clock, Mr. I pull in at 9:30 traffic, man.
My stomach's been up working since 7 o'clock too, so let's eat.
Oh, okay, I hear you. Yeah.
Okay. Any drink?
Sweet tea.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. All together or something?
All together.
We get a bacon cheeseburger.
Like tomato mayonnaise?
Yes, please. And pickles.
Drink.
Sweet tea. Can I get that half and half? Thank you.
Right here will be good. Death.
Can't believe you don't know what an Arnold Palmer is.
I don't drink no lemonade in my tea. Who
Good
does
stuff.
that? You either
Gotta
drink
try it.
tea or lemonade? No.
Gotta mix it up, man.
Alright, then I'm Mexican. I'm going to get that guy taken over there and head back. And I really want to take that ski out to the lake.
Yeah.
So
It's a good day for it, for sure.
that'll work. God dang. That is some goat shit. That's nasty.
That's so gross,
God.
man.
I might change the shirt.
That's disgusting.
That's terrible.
You're bringing that in here when we eat. You got your tux all squared away? You know, the wedding's coming up in a couple weeks, man.
Yeah, I finally went and got it the other day. I was about 4 days late, but I called them and they let me come on and get it.
Well, they'll give it to you anyways, as long as it's before the wedding, but you know, Mom's gonna make you clean that face up a little bit, get rid of that beard, man. It's been growing a little bit long now.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, you might have to.
Get rid of that.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. Hello? Hello?
Are you there yet?
No, I'm not. We actually stopped and grabbed a burger, and then I'm about to head that way.
That's good, because I'm not quite there yet, so.
Okay. I'll see you. I'll be there in about 10 minutes.
That's good.
All right. We'll see you then. Don't you worry about it. I'll have it taken care of. I'll be looking right. You know that.
Yes, sir. Well,
Right.
you better.
You done?
Yep.
All right. Well, that was good. I'm ready to get out of here anyway. We need to get on this go.
Yeah, sounds
Get
good.
her on down there. Roll out.
You know, the boys try their best to bring you the most genuine, honest look at what they do every day. But not everybody wants to be on camera and be filmed, or even have one on their property. So sometimes they can't always show everything. Even with some cuts, we think you'll really love the show.
I got no leg left.
She was on the knee deep in grass pasture. That was gonna stay distant. That was gonna stay distant for a good little while.
Like a little dog or something. Get back in there,
I
girl.
don't see her jumping.
Slim up any?
Yeah, but she was on that grass pasture and just had all the grass she wanted. And they probably never gave her any kind of worming medicine or anything. We wormed and trimmed her hoofs before we brought her over here.
Today we got to mess with the goats a little bit. We don't do it too much, but it's good to get in there and kind of get some experience. Taylor knows what he's doing. He's taken care of animals for a long time. He's always been a big animal lover, but it's good to get in there and learn a little bit about them. Like the hoof thing, I never knew you had to trim them up. You trim them up to keep their feet from getting sore and stuff like that. And you got to worm them all the time, just like a dog. They're kind of like a bigger dog, but it's good to get in there, kind of wrestle with them, see what it takes to run the farm a little bit.
Jacob, where'd you go?
We got a lot going on here. Taylor's always got his hand in something. He's a big entrepreneur, and so he uses me kind of all the time to remember stuff, and he'll tell me to remind me to get the clippers or remind me to get a gas can and whatnot. And even I can't remember it all the time. There's always something going on. We're busy here and there all the time, running We're around. hard out here every day, especially in this July heat. You're always sweating, so it's important to drink a lot of water. I think everybody knows how to stay hydrated, but especially in this line of work, you've got to stay hydrated because we're out here sweating a lot.
What you lying about?
Oh man, I ain't lying about nothing. You know, I always tell the truth.
What you out here talking about? Let's hear it.
I was talking, trying to give people a little something, little advice here about staying hydrated in this July heat. You know what I mean?
It's all on how you take it. You gotta be tough.
Yeah, you do,
I mean,
for sure.
if you gonna work out here like we do every day, you gotta be tough. I mean, yeah, you gotta drink your water.
That's
I
right.
mean, I ain't gonna baby you, you're your own man.
Yep.
You've been out here working with me long enough to know that it's hot and humid, and you know when I mean, I ain't gonna say, Jacob, go get you a drink, you know.
No.
But dadgum now, I mean, it's kind of cool that we got the opportunity to be able to work together.
Yeah, I
as
think
brothers.
so. You know, we had
That's unique.
absolutely, not everybody gets to do it.
Not only, I mean, are we working together, now we're getting to work on this reality project.
Yeah, I know.
It's something different.
Absolutely. It's a crazy thing. Not everybody gets to do something like that, you know?
I mean, you're out here working and then it's 90 degrees. Sometimes it feels like it's 790 degrees outside. And you got the camera crew following you
I'm
around.
telling you.
It's okay, it's cool, it's different.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody's like, hey, what are y'all doing? I'm like, well, I'm really just trying to get my work done.
Yeah,
I
but
just got these people
somebody
following me.
us around, yeah.
I mean, this is reality. We doing what we do on the daily, but we just got some extra people watching us.
That's all it
That's
is,
what
man.
In the Stew's about, you know, just
Yeah.
our day-to-day life. We have fun, but we still have responsibilities, and we go to work and get them done, and we play hard on the weekends and work a little bit harder. You know, that's what it is. But that's what I love to do. I love to work. I like to play too.
Oh, me too, man. But you know what else in the stew's gonna have to be about? Is getting out of this rain, I tell you. It's about to come down on us, man. Let's get out of here.
I'd say so.
All right, bro. We'll see you later now.
The weekend was cut short because of a jet ski malfunctioning throttle, so Taylor decided to move on to something else. But he didn't expect it to be a haircut.
Dark, Sasquatch looking freaking mountain man beard of his. And we just don't think it's good for ladies.
The only way I can stay here is to get rid of this beard. I guess it's got to go.
You can't go fast on the skis with this thing. He hits water and it's full on impact. So we're gonna give it a freaking, I'm gonna cut it. Give him racing stripes.
It didn't take but 2 days to grow this anyway. I'll wake up in the morning and half of it will be back. God dang!
Let me know when he gets you. Can't see your chin, so damn. Oh, yeah.
White. I need some sun there. Now a mouthful of hair. What we got going on here? Golly.
Get him smiling.
beards like this every day. That'll work.
See, that right there is for airflow. It channels straight down, so when he's riding a ski, it keeps him in the lower point of gravity. Like a spoiler on a race car.
That'll work.
After an unexpected trip to the barbershop, Taylor and Ben went out to the TR Speedway to lend a hand to David, who's driving a Rockin' P race car. It's been a while since Taylor's been out to the TR Speedway, and he's glad to be back around. Nice to see some people he knew, and just to be around the race cars again.
Yeah, don't worry, I zip tied it.
There's even a ring right there if you want to put it there.
I don't want it in your way.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's right there in the way?
No, not at all.
Fan on? Yeah. Okay. So you got marked back up?
Finally was able to get away from work, get out here to the racetrack with David and see how the car was running. Got here, run a little hot, but I think we got it back and going. I think him and Ben got with it and seen what they could do to get it back up and going. But what you think, David? How's it running?
I think it's going to be okay tonight. It did run hot. We did have a switch problem. I think we got it taken care of. But should be pretty good. Top 5, hopefully.
Had a hard time getting here too. Did you? What happened?
Well, I went through some rain, and for some reason the straps came loose, and the car almost came off the trailer. And also I had a dead battery when I showed up here at the track, so it's been a struggle all night.
Kept out of one of the heat races, but we're gonna get back in the race. I think he's gonna run good. This car is fast. Got Rockin' P on the front of the hood. We're gonna get it up there in that checker flag in that first place pretty soon. You watch out.
Got to adjust everything because I hadn't sat in it yet. Somebody else was borrowing it.
Yeah.
So, he was that big guy that I was talking to. He ran it last.
It's on up.
No, I got to tighten it.
All right.
Yeah, everything good.
Y'all were down there working on the car. Tell me what was going on with it.
When he took it for that first run,
The heat ride, yeah, the heat.
it was lower 8.
Okay.
It turned out to be the fan.
But you got down in there and got it all fixed, so when he gets out here to this race, I mean, he should be good to go.
He's good now.
What about that other piece? What were y'all talking about the thermostat? What can he do? What do you think he could do to help that out?
I was thinking about taking it out if you got flow going through the radiator.
Okay.
Faster the flow, the more the car
You
stays.
just take the thermostat out.
Yeah, yeah.
And we couldn't do that here. It needs to be back at the shop so you don't blow a head gasket.
Yeah.
All right.
Blow the gasket. If you take it out, the chances of it leaking.
So, but you think everything's good?
Everything's
He
good
should
now.
be ready to go now.
Oh yeah, everything's
All
ready to
right.
roll.
I'm ready. Let's see what happens.
Well, another week has come and gone with In the Stew. Taylor takes In the Stew on the road next week to Hollywood. But we'll return in 2 weeks with another episode. Don't miss Taylor live on location next week. You don't want to miss it when the In the Stew takes over Hollywood. Y'all come back to see us
In the
soon.
hollers and the hills, running barefoot all day long through the rivers and the fields. Grandpappy pulled me to the side, said, listen to me, son. There's some rules for living out in the country. Let me just tell you some. Yeah, we work hard, play hard, make an honest living. Thank the good Lord up above for the days that He gives us. Treat our neighbors like our kin, throwing back every now and then. That's who we are, that's what we do. We're living in the stew. That's who we are, that's what we do. We're living in the stew.